Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time for video number 5. Okay, we only have 2 vocab words today, so this should be an easy lesson. Okay, the first vocab word would be parallel lines. So go ahead and pause your video and copy all this down, and then I'll go over it with you. Okay, parallel lines. Lines on the same plane, which we use the word coplanar. When lines are on the same plane, we say that they are coplanar. Okay, so lines on the same plane that do not intersect. Okay, so intersect means that they cross. So if you look, we have line AB and line CD. And they're never going to touch. They're never going to intersect. So the way that we represent that on the actual line is with these little triangles here. Okay, so when you see triangles like that on the lines, that means that you're working with parallel lines, so you know that they're never going to touch. Okay, so down here, the way that we write it out is line AB. This is the symbol for parallel, 2 vertical lines. So line AB is parallel to line CD. That's it. Those are parallel lines. All right, your next vocab word, perpendicular lines. Okay, lines that intersect at right angles. So you have 2 lines, and where they cross, you have 90-degree angles. So this is a right angle, this is a right angle, this one, and so is this one. Okay, so when that happens, you call them perpendicular lines. And we represent it with the little right angle symbol. Okay, so whenever you want to write it out, you say line AB. Here's the symbol for perpendicular. It's like an upside down T. Okay, so line AB is perpendicular to line CD. Okay, forms right angles, perpendicular lines. Okay, so as you walk around campus, look for perpendicular lines. See if you can find examples of perpendicular lines and parallel lines. They're all over the place. Okay, so now you're going to go to your notes section. Let me write the title up there for you. Okay, there we go. So your title, parallel and perpendicular lines, that goes in the title box for your notes for today. Okay, so first directions. Make sure you're writing down the directions for the question. Draw and label 3 parallel lines. So when you're working with parallel lines, it doesn't just have to be 2 lines that are never going to touch. It could be 3, 4, it doesn't matter. Okay, so on this question, we have to draw and label 3 parallel lines. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw 3 lines. And let's make sure they're not going to touch. Okay, so I went ahead and drew 3 lines, line AB, CD, and EF. Okay, they're all parallel, but how do we represent that they're parallel? Do you remember? All right, if you were thinking that we have to draw little triangles on each line, you were right. Now, if I were to want to describe this, write this out, do you remember what symbol represents parallel lines? Okay, if you were thinking that you had to draw 2 vertical lines, you're right. That's how you represent parallel lines. All right, we have one more problem to do. Okay, problem 2. Draw line AB parallel to CD that's perpendicular to EF. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw line AB parallel to CD, and then we'll figure out that one in a minute. All right, so here are 2 parallel lines, AB and CD. Okay, don't forget to put the triangles on each line to represent that they're parallel. And now we need to draw a line EF that's perpendicular to CD. So we're going to be drawing it here, but remember a line goes on in both directions, so it's going to be perpendicular to AB also. So you'll see it's going to go through both. Okay, so I drew our line that's perpendicular to CD. Make sure you label that they make 90-degree angles. And that's about it. Alrighty, have yourself an excellent day.